Hey guys, Future Go on SSJ2 here, and this is going to be my first impressions video of DC Universe Online. If you can hear it in the background right now, I am playing it at the moment, and I gotta say, let me start off at the beginning. Character selection. You don't get you get a lot of stuff to choose from in some categories, while in others you don't get many stuff to choose from at all. So sometimes it's hard to really make a character that suits you. Also, like the superpowers they have are kind of pathetic because they're you'd think that they'd get more advanced. Because I created a character called Bat. B-A-T ass A-S-S. Get it instead of badass. Bat ass. Haha. Anywho, but my hero is like, I wanted it to be like Batman, just punching and stuff like that. But sadly, you can't do that. The only superpowers they have available for you are fire powers, ice powers, plant powers, mind powers, and magic powers. I just chose fire because it was the most coolest. Then again, that's really not saying much. Another thing is, like, once you finally customize your character the way you want it and everything, you've already figured out a name. What's sad is if somebody else has already picked you, like somebody else online has already picked that name, then you can't pick it. It'll say error, try again, which sucks. Because my character's name was originally going to be Bat Boy, but I tried it two different ways. I tried it together. Apparently no dashes weren't accepted, so I couldn't put Bat Dash Boy. But I tried it apart as well, Bat Space Boy. That one was taken. You couldn't put any more spaces, or else it would say insufficient something. So you couldn't do that. But I just chose Badass, and personally I think it's better. But to get into the real gameplay, let me tell you something. When you very first start off, trust me, it's like, when you very first start off as a hero. I don't know if you choose what's going to happen if you choose a villain, but you start off in what's it called? Brainiac's, like you start off in Brainiac's spaceship. At least I did, and I had to fight a whole bunch of people, and it was boring. It was hard to find things, but once I finally got out, you'll find you're playing around with people from all over, real people from all over, and it's actually cool for that interaction. But after a while, it does get boring, and you will notice that. It's not that it gets boring, because trust me, there's a lot of things that they put into here to keep it less boring. But the thing that gets you is that it's so hard to find things. There's missions that they give you, but for me, mine says go to Gotham to continue your mission. I've been playing this game for about 2 hours, and I have not been able to find Gotham. I've looked everywhere. The only places I've been able to find have been Metropolis and Metropolis 2, apparently. And that's it. At least in the daytime. I'm pretty sure in the nighttime I've almost found Metropolis. I mean, not Metropolis, Gotham. But it's like, it was nighttime for the very first 10 minutes that I actually got to play outside of Brainiac's ship. But I went inside a building, came back up, it was daytime, and it's been daytime ever since. And that sucks, because I need to go to Gotham, and I don't know how. The trophies are fairly easy, from what I can tell. I've already gotten one, and it was probably one of the easiest ones ever. Just to get a platinum trophy, get a platinum medal in any race. And it was funny because I did a race just to test out some stuff, and I lost, and I still got, a platinum medal, and I still got that trophy. And it's funny because it was a gold trophy. There's no bronze trophies in this game, only gold and silver, and so that's a good thing. But trust me, in this game, you will find yourself going round and round in circles. The character models in you know, the pictures that they give you for a couple 5 seconds, and the, you know, opening cinematic and stuff like that, those are nice. The ones in the game are nice, yes, but they're not as nice. They're basic MMO graphics. Not the best. They are really good though, but they're not as good as the cinematic, which is sad. I'm kind of sad that we're still in that kind of time where, I mean, I'd like to see at least one game where the gameplay graphics are as good as the cinematics. I doubt I'll be able to see that anytime soon, but I'm just saying it would be nice. As of right now, I am like flying around, and yes, I did choose a Batman character. I mean, not a Batman character. I did choose my character to be a person who Batman teaches, but I did give him the ability to fly because this is supposed to be my character. And if I had to choose between either flying, athlete, which is athlete is where you're running, like you're not sprinting like you can, but what the hell was that? Anyway, but like you can't like oh yeah, athlete is where you're just like running all over the place, and you can jump up really high, and you can run faster than usual. So it's basically a combo between flying and staying on ground. And then the last one is super speed, which I wish I chose that one now, because flying, trust me, flying is incredibly slow, and as of right now, okay, there we go. And as of right now, flying can be incredibly slow at times, because you find yourself having to go from place to place. Like, I mean, when I say from place to place, I mean from one island to another. So when you're going from Metropolis to whatever the heck it is else over there, it's like I went back over there and it still said Metropolis, but it was a completely different island, only connected by a bridge. But once you go there, it's like it takes you forever to get there when you're flying. I'm serious. It takes you about an entire 5 minutes to get there. And don't be saying 5 minutes is a long time, because I want you to sit there and count to 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like that. Except all the way to 5 minutes, and trust me, it's a long time. And actually, now that I think about it, that'll probably bring you like about almost there, but still not there entirely. Trust me. If you can hear that in the background right now, that's the music. I have a couple things to say about the music. There's really good music at times like this. This is really good music. It's really, you know, upbeat, especially with the beautiful background. It is magnificent. The water, the sky, the buildings, everything is fantastic. It is beautiful. Plus, with that music, it just like it makes your eyes want to water. But what's sad about this is there's hardly any music. It plays, you know, you're like, oh my god, that music is awesome. It plays, it stops. And trust me, it's going to be a while before the music starts back up again. You are going to be flying with no music in the background, no sound at all, no sound effects. Unless, of course, you actually try and make them by punching in midair. But other than that, you'll just be flying, having no sound effects, and just the sound of the water, and that's about it. And until you finally get there, it's still nothing, because there's hardly ever any cars, hardly ever anything going on. You'll notice that there is a lot of fights that a lot of people are having, but trust me, if you try and go in there, you'll be able to beat like 3 guys, and you'll already be dead, because your health goes down a lot faster than it did when the game first starts and you're just fighting computer players. Your health goes down fast, and it is very difficult. This entire game just seems to be very difficult. There is no pause button for some reason. You push start and it just brings you into this menu, but everything that's going on still doesn't count. And it's just, personally, in my opinion, what I think would have made this game better is had like a story mode, like some sort of story mode. not really with this like huge environment, but just like, go from one stage to the next, to the next, to the next. Like, it brings you to those stages. You're slowly leveling up your character, and then once you've got your character, he's already now, like, he's gone through all of his training, he's a superhero now, then you can go online and fight and get more trophies, get more experience. That's what I think would have made it a bit better, more alternative. But what I find fun though is if you hit like none of these cars will move unless of course you like the cars that are stopped at the stoplight. If you just punch them once, they will start driving. But what's weird is they will have no control over their car. Like, they will just start crashing into everything. Wow, I just punched it once, it just continuously kept going straight, but what was funny was that it imploded. And it's funny because they will go in every which direction, crash into everything and everyone, and it's awesome. It's probably one of the funnest parts I find about running around the city endlessly. It's very fun. But it's sad that you actually have to resort to punching cars and such instead of, oh crap, there's a whole bunch of enemies running. Anywho, like I was saying, it is sad that you have to resort to hitting cars and, watching them go at each other and just randomly instead of actually doing what your mission is, because I am lost. I don't know where to go. I know where I need to go, but the problem is having to get there, and I'm dead. And I took away like 1% of his health, and he automatically just hit me a few times, and I died. But yeah, it's tough actually having to find out where you're supposed to go. I mean, it says it in the right corner where it says go to Gotham, but to this day I still have not been able to find Gotham, and it sucks. And I don't know what typing on my computer just did, but oh well. I do find this game, don't start it up if you only have like 30 minutes to play, because trust me, this is the kind of game, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to set aside time for this game. For this game, you need a couple hours at a time with this game. You can't, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. You really need a couple hours at a time with this game, because it needs time. It needs, you need to get time to go places. You need to get time to do some challenges. You need to get time to get some trophies. It's just a very time-consuming game. It is like the visuals keep it from being a very bad game. The combat's nice. It's especially when when you're very first starting off and you're just in a random place fighting random computer opponents. The fighting may seem a bit dull, but trust me, once you're battling with like, none of my friends have this game, so it's not like you can play with friends, which is 10 times more fun. But even the satisfaction of knowing that you're at least playing with another real person instead of just like straight computer players, it helps keep it from being less dull, which is what this game really needs, because it can become dull, it can become boring, it can become just a big pain within your first day of playing, and that's something that you really shouldn't want. If anybody would love to tell me how to get to Gotham, please post it in the comments, because I'm just going around Gotham City doing nothing but going up to random opponents and getting completely owned, going up to cars and making them smash into each other, because I'm bored, I'm lost, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, look, there's a taxi. Look at it go. And then there goes that car. Yeah, see, as you can tell, this can become very boring at times. Even this guy just ran right past me and started blowing up more cars. So as you can see, this game will become dull. This game will become. Honestly, I don't think this game is worth the money. Worth the money to buy, yes. Worth the money to play online? No. Honestly, no. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth paying extra money just to play online with this game. Even though there is no story mode, meaning that, if you were to play online with this game, you wouldn't be able to. I mean, like, since this is an online game, it has no story. You wouldn't be able to play it at all. You wouldn't be able to set it up without the activation code. See, I just got another feat. They're called feats when you achieve something. Like, it says feat achieved. But it said feat achieved. I explored every inch of something in Metropolis. So yes, I am in a different part of Metropolis, but it's just a pain because I have no idea where Gotham is, and that's where I need to be. And there is a very, very minuscule map in the top right corner. But believe you me, that does not help at all, because first off, it is incredibly small, and secondly, the only thing that really pop up on it are bad guys and good guys. That's it. You don't get much indication of anything else. It doesn't tell you where you are. I mean, only if you go up to a specific building, and that's when you can really tell where the majority of where you are is. Like, if you're the Metropolis, like you don't know where you are exactly until you walk up to something, and it'll say Metropolis Middle Bank or something like that. So you know you're in Metropolis, but they don't tell you how to go to other places. So you're just around flying endlessly, and you're going out checking other places, and they still say Metropolis. And to me, this game is just, I don't know, if I was hanging out with a friend, not like, at my house, because this is an online game, but if I was hanging out with a friend on the mic during this PS3 little thing, I do wish that I could be able to talk to him, and maybe he would know, and it'd actually just be more fun to actually just fight and explore with a friend. But yeah, if you're just going as single, it's not as fun, and I'm sure it will never be as fun, which does suck. Apparently I'm in some sort of Chinatown right now, because there's a lot of Chinese balloons and such. There's this big building, more Chinese stuff on it. Let's see. I apparently am like... there is something I noticed, though. Some stuff seems to change, because I remember being to this part of the city before, and none of this stuff was here. But yeah, I do remember this police station that was here. But I do not remember all these Chinese places. Like, there's a Chinese hotel, there's like all these Chinese chandeliers, Chinese cafe. It does seem to change up a lot, which is nice, but it does help add in a lot of confusion, because you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't look the same, so it must be brand new, when in all reality it's the same thing with more decorations. You'll find most of these people to beat are decently easy, depending on how big they are. If they're a very small person, they're easy to beat. But if they are, But if they are a pretty big person, they will take away a lot more damage from you, and they will take away, and then they'll be harder to beat as well. You can collect field reports as well for scientists. You can go up into the league, into the watchtower, which it's like I was saying about the city. I think it's too big. I think it's too big for it to work. It's too big. You end up going around in circles, but yet there's still places of the league you haven't been, and it's too big. Like I said, I just think it's too big for it to work this way. I wish it could have been more like Spider-Man 2 was. Spider-Man's 2 and 3, where when you got into a new area, it would flash up at the top of your screen saying, you're in Metropolis, you're in Gotham. I wish it was like that. That way I would not be getting lost as much. And why are there zombies? There are zombies right here. In this Chinatown place that I'm in, I am battling zombies. Yes, zombies in orange jumpsuits. And this is very weird because they're decently easy to take out. You will notice a lot of lag in this game. But I don't even think you can get kicked out of this game if if you lose connection or something. I don't even think you can get kicked out for that. I think like it just begins to lag more until your connection comes back. But other than that, I'm pretty sure it will take whatever connection it has, or like it will completely cut you off from everybody else, but you'll still be able to fly around into cities, still do story events. But that's not entirely confirmed. I'm just making a speculation. You will see billboards of random things. You will see right now I am seeing a Booster Gold Booster Eats Flaky cereal. You'll see a lot of cool things. There's a lot of the text on the screen is very hard to read at times, so you'll probably have to find. But they don't even come up for that long. They do come up for a while, but they don't come up for that long. So you will have to find some sort of colliding background that works, so you can actually read it, but you have to be fast. But for me, I just try to ignore them since I can't read them in the first place. In the bottom left corner, I can see that like someone has on voice chat and you can actually talk with people and stuff, but I don't even know how to go down with there and start texting and stuff. Not that I'd even really want to, but it's like someone just said, "Century, my game froze," stuff like that. People are just talking to each other, and I wish I could ask somebody where I could go to Gotham, because I'm not getting anywhere. I don't even know how to leave correctly because, like I said, there is no start menu. There is just an inventory. So I don't know where to go to leave. I don't know if I quit the game will I have to start completely over from the beginning. I'm afraid to leave because they don't. There's too much in this game, and they don't tell you what to do often enough. There's too much in this game for you to do, for you to go, that they don't give you enough directions for this to actually work in this manner. This is just weird. I'm finding myself going around in circles. I'm actually right now I'm at Star Labs. Over here is another gigantic lab thing. I know Star Labs sounds familiar to me. I'm just not entirely sure. Wow, this is already going on 24 minutes, 23 minutes, never mind. Yeah, to me, this game could have been better, but that's about it. It could have been better. I wish. I think it might actually be better if I could actually get to Gotham, and then I could give a better impressions. But I can't get to Gotham. It's a pain. It's a pain. There are apparently force fields with lava people blowing stuff up, and my punches aren't doing anything, and I just died. So, yeah. With that, I'm going to sign off because I do not know how to not die at this game. I do not know how to leave this game, and I do not know how to go to Gotham. So if anyone would like to comment down below to help me with these problems, anyone would like to comment below on what they think on the game, if you hate me for some of my opinions on this game, that's fine and dandy. I could care less, honestly. But yes, please do comment below, and I'll see you next time.